All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of my trades, guys. So it's been a couple days. We're gonna go ahead and get into the technicals for Bitcoin and Ethereum and the rest of the crypto market, and we're gonna see what's going on and give you guys the analysis due to what the charts say, and what we should be looking forward to. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just update you guys on the portfolio. So again, I'm just doing it by 3 days now. Nothing's changed, guys. Again, I made the call on the 18th at the time to, it was a red flag. If you guys remember that, that's my last video. I talk about that. But as of right now, I'm still 96% cash, 4% ETH. Nothing has really changed. I've been in this for the last week, last 8 days. So this has been the current position. So not much to update you guys on the current portfolio. So we're going to go ahead and look at the charts for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, again, guys, I got to get into Bitcoin first before I go into Ethereum. Bitcoin is the index of crypto. Okay, if Bitcoin does well, then the alt are going to do well. If Bitcoin does bad, if it pulls back, then the alt are going to bleed a lot harder against Bitcoin. So this is very important for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has to maintain this trend line that you see right here. I drew this trend line, a little while ago, shown you guys from all the way from back of middle of June of this year, and basically my last video, guys, I did say like a few days ago that this trend line, Bitcoin cannot break this trend line. It cannot. If it breaks this trend line, then we can go as far as um, 106, okay, is the next stop. And if 106 doesn't hold, then we can go as low as, you know, 100K, 98K, and test those regions. So this is crucial. This is somewhat kind of crucial because if it loses this, that's not bullish at all. Okay, that's not bullish at all. So right now, we just have to just make sure Bitcoin can sustain and hold this trend line. And right now, so far, this is actually kind of good to see. What I want to see for Bitcoin is I want Bitcoin to start respecting the daily moving average of 11.5. Now, that's very, that's far away, right? It's 10.3 right now. So there's going to be some time for it to come all the way back up near this resistance. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. If we can come all the way back to that daily moving average of 11, right? And we can hold above it, then we can start talking about possibly being more bullish again. But right now I'm still bearish, right? In the short term. Now let's go ahead and look at the RSI. Check on the RSI on our indicators. So there's a nice divergence on the whatchamacallit, the RSI. So this is actually really good to see. The gold band's still very far away, guys. Remember my thing. As long as this purple band crosses over this gold band, which is it's not doing currently, this right now, the gold band is crossing over the purple band. That indicates weakness. So we gotta be very, very careful, okay? So until this crosses over the gold band, we're not in strength yet. We're not in strength yet, okay? There's a lot of things Bitcoin has to do to get out of this. So we'll look at the stochastic not RSI. Look at the stochastic MACD, my second favorite indicator. And you see the selling pressure has been extremely hot. The stochastic is down. There's no divergence in the stochastic. So we got to watch out for that. There's no divergence at all. There's no bottom for the stochastic. So we got to be very careful with that, okay? Now let's go into Ethereum. Ethereum is a little more different. Ethereum looks a lot more bullish than Bitcoin, okay? So same trend line, right? Same trend line from, beginning of August, and now we're pretty much coming up in October pretty much. And again, Ethereum hit this trend line. That is very crucial. So far, it bounced off this trend line, okay, which is exactly what you want to see, and it's maintaining like a little bit of a bull flag down here. So that's actually really good to see. Very good to see, okay? So look, as long as Ethereum can hold above, $3,800 and it doesn't go below that and break this trend line, then we should be okay, right? Still, there's still a lot of things to do over here, guys. I'm being very cautious with my capital. I'm respecting my capital. I need more confirmation. Okay, this is just my trades, guys. This is just how I do technical analysis. I need more confirmation, right? We can look at the RSI for Ethereum. Again, it's probably gonna look similar to Bitcoin. Ethereum went as far as 30 on the RSI. honestly, like Ethereum has not been this oversold since I would say, actually, no. Wow, it's actually been okay. So this was 32. Sorry, guys. This was 32 back in middle of June. We had this little spike down. Um, but even here, it's like really 25. I mean, yeah, I didn't go down to 25, right? I went down to like 29. But the last time it was this oversold, guys, for Ethereum was back in April of the tariffs. So that is a good indicator. That means that there's a lot of buying opportunity right here. Now, I'm not going to buy yet. Needs to be more confirmation, okay? Because we can just go straight back down, right? And do a higher low and possibly break this trend line. I'm being patient, okay? Just because you see all this green right now, got to remain patient, okay? So in the stochastic MACD, we can look at that really quick. Whoopsies. No, I don't want to look at the squeeze momentum. Go look at the stochastic MACD. So the selling pressure actually right now looks better on Ethereum because it's oversold, right, by a lot. So the selling pressure is actually fading on Ethereum, which is actually good to see. And the RSI, or I'm sorry, not the RSI, the stochastic is starting to round a little bit. So that's a good sign for Ethereum. But like I said, before Ethereum can make a move, Bitcoin has to make the first move first. So we can't really do anything without Bitcoin right now. So right now, guys, it's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game right now for me. Being, respecting my capital and not being so, in a hurry to, allocate right now. So be mindful, guys. Be very careful because this could be a dead cat bounce, and we just want to make sure that we start having more confirmation. So far, we don't have enough confirmation yet. Right now is a good time to just be patient on the sidelines and don't be so hasty. Okay. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's technical. I will update you guys when there's new updates in the market. I'll see you guys in the next video and have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.